Hi, this is an introduction to the new look OpenLearn website. The best way to explore it is just to dive in yourself and have a look, but hopefully this gives you a little introduction into what you can expect. So this is the new look site, and we're looking at the home page now, and you can have a look on the home page. If we scroll down, you can see there's various links from the home page to various bits of content that they can explore, that learners can explore directly from the home page. So you've got information here around the latest that's on there, subject areas, and if we scroll down to the bottom of the site, you've got the same features as you had on the old site, where you've got direct links to other content. So for instance, on here you've got a link to OpenLearn Cymru, which directs you to the bilingual content on the OpenLearn Cymru site. So if we go up now to the top of the page, you can see the tabs along the top. We're on the home page now. If we have a look at the latest, this tab features the latest content on OpenLearn. You've got general content, courses, audio, video, etc. So you've got a little bit at the top which is general stuff, and then you've got some content that's filtered out from the different subject areas. So the latest in money and management, the latest in education, etc. Another feature on this site is a full and comprehensive list of the free courses that are available. So if you have a look at this tab, we've got the different subject areas listed, and if we click under these, you can see a full and comprehensive list of all the courses under each of the subject areas. So it's all in alphabetical order. It highlights the number of hours involved and the level of study that it is. You've also got on the top left hand side here a useful feature for learners, which really does sort of introduce the site and what it's like to learn with OpenLearn. So why study a free course on OpenLearn? We click on that one. This talks you through what are the advantages of studying, the fact that it's informal study, the fact that you can gain a statement of participation, etc. And then talks you through what the icons mean on the site. So this is quite a good starting point for learners to actually get an idea of what the site's all about. It's also tab there about the advantages of signing up to a course. So for instance, you can then get your free badge or a statement of participation, and there's also links there to frequently asked questions. And there's also then a link through to the formal side of the Open University, so if you want to study with the Open University in terms of the formal study. So that's on the free courses. You can also search the site via subject areas by clicking on the subject tab here. And you can see this is a sort of box system, so we've got all the subject areas listed out in boxes. So for instance, if you're interested in money and management, you can explore that subject. And what it does is on each of these boxes it will talk you through featured content, so you can have a scroll down and see what the featured content is, latest items that are on the site. You could also then have a look under free courses, and you can have a look under all content. So if we have a look under all content, it gives you the opportunity to filter further. So you've got all of the content here, so there's something like 724 items here that you can view as a grid format or as a list format, but there's a lot to get through there. So you can filter further by thinking, I just want to look at articles, or I just want to look at videos. So let's filter to articles and videos, and let's filter further by looking at different topics within money and management. So let's just have a look, for instance, at people and organisational matters. So this then comes up with 4 items. So it's a much better way then to just obviously find what you're looking for. Okay, so that's under the subject area. We've also got a tab that's just about skills, and this is quite useful, I think, a new feature of the site. And we can look for skills for work, or you can look for skills for study. And again, you've got the option to filter on the side, so you might be looking for skills for work, but you could look under communication, for instance. So let's identify all of the content there that's related to communication. You might want to just be finding a bit of video content that you could add into one of your own sessions that you're running. So let's have a look at videos related to communication. And there you've got a list of videos there that are related to communication. So that might be something that you could embed within a course that you're doing, for instance, or you could direct learners directly to this themselves. So that's the skills section. You've also then got a link to TV and radio, and this highlights what's coming up, the latest programmes that the BBC and the OU are involved in collaboratively. And there's also an opportunity here to order free posters and booklets, because there's some additional content often linked in, and there'll also be linked then to additional content on OpenLearn that's related to the specific programmes that are coming up on the OU, from the OU. So finally, just to sort of say about the advantage of signing into the site, you'll see that there's a sign in button at the top, and definitely encourage learners to sign into the site so that it can keep tabs of their learning. They can keep track of things, and they can save items that they find for later. They can enroll on courses and come back to it then. And they can also then do things like download a PDF as a statement of participation, and they can obviously gain badges if they're studying badged courses. The other thing to do is obviously there's different ways of searching for content. You've got all of these different ways across the top here by going through the tabs, but the other item is obviously just to do a search. So if we just went for fiction, for instance, and had a look for a search under fiction, here we go, it comes up with the content that's related to fiction. So if you knew that there was a course there, for instance, start writing fiction, you could just do a general search in the search box at the top. I hope that's given you a little bit of an overview to the site, and enjoy exploring it in your own time. Thanks very much.